making his way to the ring from Dunkirk, New York.
We have our EIC on the way out.
Give you a lot of information on Wilfredo.
He's in shape and he's ready to go that distance if he could try and make it that far, and he's gonna, we'll see
Matthew
how he does
Gonzalez. That was the Barclays Center back in October. That was the Danny Garcia homecoming fight. So this is a guy with a lot of experience, over 100 rounds fought. 2 scorecards. And then he had a nice win over Terrell Bostic on Long Island.
Las Vegas, Nevada, the big deal, Curmel
Very active here in 2026. Tony wants to fight 4 to 5 times. That would be a great thing.
Yeah.
Keep this kid active. Got the 6'7". It's never going to die, 6'7". As many boxing fans and sports fans as we can get.
He's in great shape as well. I'm excited to see, he's had that little bit of a layoff. Excited to see him kind of put all that work. Curmel's been the distance once in his career, too, against Rennie.
Good-looking prospect. He's 19 years old, protege of Floyd Mayweather.
Kind of put all that work, because he's working hard in the gym and trying to show it off tonight.
Seems like a gym rat, always in the gym. Heard about this kid for years.
Yeah, I was at his debut when he was
so
only
to
17.
Rev Carl, get this one started.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a 10-round chair, David Staley. Our judges at ringside, 144 pounds, with a record of 12 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw. And his opponent across in the ring in pink, blue, and white, weighing in at 142 pounds. Curmel, Big Deal Moton wins by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, from Las Vegas, Nevada. And patrolling the perimeter.
Okay. Punches from here on up are good. Touch goes now. Come on, fighting at the bell.
Up here, Curmel Moton. Hot-looking prospect. Just 19 years old, going against Wilfredo Flores.
And you'll see right away, Curmel's kind of trying to close that distance. He's already getting a little bit close to that 5'10" Flores, who does also a little bit of a southpaw versus righty matchup. And you'll see Curmel's being active with that lead hand right away, kind of making Wilfredo drop it. We'll see if he kind of leaps in with a hook at any point.
4 first-round stoppages in his young career, 6 in total.
And he's taking his time to start out, as we mentioned, lefty versus righty matchup. And usually he's the one already pressing the pace, and he was able to make his way in.
Moton last fought in May of 2025. That was a unanimous decision win.
Curmel landed a really good left hook as Flores was trying to kind of exit out. And that's another thing to see from a young prospect.
Learning experience as well. Traveling, getting on the road, getting on a plane.
And Wilfredo's going.
As we talked about, for Wilfredo, fought the Barclays Center. In the fall, as he lands a few shots here.
Yeah, walking down this taller man and trapping him in the corner right here.
Nice body work there.
He gets those hands back up real quick, and he caught a couple of those shots from Flores.
Working those feints as well. I'm not just backing down, he says. This could catapult me at the end of my career to some huge paydays. If I'm able to stop a kid that's looked at as the next big star in boxing.
Step back and plays a 4-punch combo.
He's starting to open up here, final minute here, round 1.
Right now to really, kind of revive his career for the however much longer he wants to keep going. Right there's Curmel
shaking off a little bit of the ring rust. Hasn't fought since May.
Doubled up on that right hand right there and kind of caught, made Flores stumble a little bit.
Physically pushed back Flores there.
He's the shorter man, but as you see, he took that step back there and then shot that right hand to the body, left hook on the way out.
His body starts to thunder. Cutting off the ring, too. It's the second time tonight that he's had Flores in a corner. He finds himself in another corner, and then he lands a nice left hook to get Moton off of him. But a lot of...
Yeah, I mean, that's just what, for being 19-year-old, just 19, then right there.
Curmel Moton, good first round. Wilfredo Flores got to find
just the way he's tapping and touching and then coming around with a hard left hook and then shooting the jab straight.
Was able to land a right hook midway through the first round to kind of get Moton off of him, but got to find some more. What's catching my eye so far from young Curmel.
And there's that high guard I was talking about when he's walking you down. He will go into that from time to time. Yeah, just the hand speed and the variation in the left hand. He threw it about 5 times in a row right there.
Flores up against the ropes where he does not want to be as Moton rains down a 5-punch combination. He's finding himself backed up in this fight early on.
Yeah, and Flores tried that jab to the body. Curmel caught it. Curmel comes right back in, finishes with a good left hook right on the temple once more.
Yeah, that's another impressive thing, too, is when Flores does have some spots here of success. Moton just shakes it off and gets right back to the game plan.
Flores can't really throw that right hand too much because Curmel's, you see, batting it down and then coming
dig
around
into the body. Once again, Flores on the ropes with a minute 14 to go here in round 2.
Curmel, when he catches him, comes right back, left hook.
Chopping left hook, a quick one. That was just short and precise.
And chop that left hand, like you said, right on the top of the temple too.
Curmel Moton looking real sharp here in his return in 2026.
Hand right there, he's trying to find an answer. He's just outgunned in hand speed and
not make a difference, as it's been all Curmel Moton early on here.
Yeah, and Curmel's doing a really nice job knocking him down from corner to corner.
They're giving him about 6 inches of height
and jump
experience.
Out. And Curmel's using that jab and trapping him corner to corner.
Once again, Wilfredo finds himself backed into a corner, and it's the body work.
Stairs from Moton right here. And there's that left from Flores once more.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah, and Curmel's looking for that right hand to come up top when Flores throws a
down
hand up top.
Wait, is he down?
No, but he stumbled from that right hand.
Touch the canvas. Exclamation corner.
Yeah, we'll see what their corner says. The Flores right here, they're gonna probably ask.
Almost had a knockdown there. The gloves did not touch the canvas.
Yeah.
Picks up the 7th stoppage of his young career.
Yeah.
Curmel Moton. And what should be a long, long career. Moton, the first minute of the fight, he took to kind of get his bearings, and then body from there on out, really was impressive there.
That counter right hand, I believe it was in the corner. I kind of had an obstructed view of it, but seeing Flores right there in the corner.
He had him in every corner of the ring.
Yeah,
he had him against.
And the third time, kind of like,
in 2 rounds. Beating a guy that had over 100 career rounds.
And you'll see this is, once again, Moton was able to trap in the corner. And he landed a little short one right there, did Flores. And I think on the third time he saw it, Curmel shot a right from Curmel, then that right hand sneaking right through the guard, right on the chin, and that's what made Flores buckle. So Curmel kind of, and Flores pretty much kind of, I believe he said no more. I'm not quite sure if this corner stopped it.
Of the stoppage. 9-0, 7 stoppages. Let's throw it up to the Rev. Carl, get official time.
Our referee, Charlie Finch, calls a halt to the bout. Ladies and gentlemen, Curmel Moton.
Great performance from the young gun, 19 years old, Justin Brown.